Hello, welcome back. Now, it has been 4 weeks since drummer Lee Rigby was horrifically killed near his army barracks in Woolwich, sparking anti-Muslim attacks across the country. Well, later today, the Archbishop of Canterbury will meet other religious leaders to discuss how to resolve the growing tensions between communities. This is what Woolwich looks like 4 weeks after the murder of Lee Rigby. Tributes still being paid. Christian church leaders Olu and David, who've worked in Woolwich for 30 years, insist the community hasn't been divided.
I think people are beginning to realise that, we shan't be divided by this, and that if we work together, Woolwich, Greenwich will be what it always was, a peaceful, calm, prosperous place.
At the local mosque, they say they're sick of being linked to a crime they had nothing to do with.
It really affected the Muslims in this area.
And locals are still nervous.
It's still quite edgy, because you are worried that, if you look at somebody wrong, is there going to be some sort of confrontation about something?
Well, Tony Blair's sister-in-law, Lauren Booth, is, of course, a journalist and broadcaster. She converted to Islam 3 years ago. She joins us now. Lauren, really good to see you.
Morning.
And have you, in these past 4 weeks, have you personally experienced more tension? I mean, what's it been like for you as a Muslim woman?
Do you know what, when I came to Islam 2 years ago and I first put on the scarf, I was nervous about going on the underground. I thought, everyone's going to see me differently. And then everyone was beautiful towards me. I was invisible for a few weeks, and then I noticed that British people were smiling, same as we always do. We're really good at that. We're really good at absorbing and accepting people. But honestly, in the last 2 weeks, I've been getting public transport, and there are grown men looking like they want to hit Muslim women. And, I'm a tall white woman, so I'm not easily threatened, but I have felt scared at times. So there is a change, unfortunately.
So how do we sort that out? How do we build bridges? What can we do?
I think the most important thing is that people who have an opinion on Islam shaped by perhaps what they see in the media, seek out wider sources of information. Give your intellect a chance to absorb a full spectrum of information. Go and have a look directly, because the media may only be giving you sound bites, and we can't cover a full story about a faith in a sound bite.
It doesn't help that you've got people like Anjem Chowdhury around there, does it?
No, it really doesn't.
Clerics who actually, they say they're speaking for the whole of Islam, for the whole of the Muslim community, and actually what they're doing is preaching hate, but also not condemning violence.
Do you know what's interesting about someone like Anjem Chowdhury is how often he's invited onto TV programmes when he's completely rejected by the majority of Muslims in Britain. So my question is, why are the media even giving a voice to someone who represents 12 people?
That's a fair point. It is a fair point. Do you think that, though, that the Muslim community generally, like moderate Muslims that just like us, just want to go on with their lives, could they be doing more, do you think?
I think the whole idea that there's moderate Muslims, that we take on these labels, is actually wrong. Let's just think about every time you go to a civic building and sign a piece of paper, there may be a woman in hijab there. She's always been there, and she's always been peaceful with you. If you're dropping your kids off at school today, you'll see Muslim mums. Are they shouting things at you? No, they'll be absolutely peaceful towards you. It's
interesting. Tony Blair, who you know quite well, says there's a problem within the Muslim community which allows the seeds of extremism to be sown. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely not. And I think it's very dangerous, again, to take a summary of a religion from a man who's overseen the invasion of several Muslim countries and overseen a war where 1 million people who are Muslim have been killed and millions displaced. So I wouldn't take that as a kind of basis for any information on Islam.
It's interesting what you say, though, that the past couple of weeks you have experienced, you felt a bit of tension. But generally speaking, British people are incredibly tolerant, don't you think? They really are, and have been towards you, and hopefully will continue to do so. And I think we're all just struggling, and we're all just wanting to live in peace and harmony.
Absolutely.
That's all we want.
That's all we want. And in fact, if you ask Muslims in this country today, and I want your viewers to go up to Muslims today and say, hi, can I come and visit your mosque? Hi, can I come and have a cup of coffee?
Do you think that would be welcomed?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
You can go up to any mosque. They have open days, but actually any time of the day, go and ask and say, can I have a look around, please? And you will be welcomed with a cup of tea.
How different is your life now, on a personal level, now that you have converted to Islam? What was missing in your life before?
Nothing was missing in my life before. I was very happy. I was sitting here as a happy person. I've always been very positive. What my life is different now because it's peaceful, and we say it's a clean life. So there's no drinking. I don't go out to pubs, and you're more spiritual and calmer, and hopefully kinder with people. That's what it's all about. Doing good at a community level.
Okay. Okay.
Good on
Lauren,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, nice to see
Thank you.
you.
Thank
Nice
you very
to
All the
much
best to you.
indeed.